Hello, this is Arabella from Arabella's Heart for Book Art. I have a brand new kit, so I wanted to show you. I also am sewing, so this is my, how do you call that? Roll something. And I'm really experimenting to do, this is just an earring. And this is for the upcoming Valentine's Day, some fibers and some danglies and buttons and also more fibers, just randomly what I found in my stash, fabric, buttons, just random things, the flower that I found and some danglies again. Here, handmade with love, it says. So that is what I was doing. Also made a loaded envelope. If you want to keep on top of everything I make and doing, you can search my Instagram or look up my Instagram, Arabella's Heart for Art, and I also have a link to my Instagram on my main channel, YouTube channel, so you can look it up how I made this, or not how, but I'm showing everything that I'm making over there. So even if I'm not well or something, I'm still showing stuff. So also I'm collecting stuff to use with this new kit that I made. And the last thing I wanted to show is that I also am sewing really random. So normally you would use the other side. This is just from a drawing pad. Normally if you are quilting or squares, put squares together, you will use this side and then do it really neat. But I want, on purpose, I want really messy stuff. So this is what I made so far while I was a little bit sick. So I'm still having the after COVID symptoms, so I'm still working with that, and that's not really going so well some days, but well, I'm doing the best I can, and then I'm just going behind my laptop and working out a new kit. So this is art from, not from me, but I can use this, so of course I have permission to use it. Yeah, so this is somebody else handwork, not my handwork, also with machine sewed is all of this. So I what I wanted to tell you is that this could be front and a back cover. I did the same thing as my other two two other kits, the same but different. That's always my theme. So some of the things did come back, like this flip page, so that you see a place, and I made it really small because then you can tip it in also, but you can also use the whole edge. As you can see, this is an A4 size, by the way. So, and I have the mirror image always, so that you can all, or put them together, stick them together like that, or you can use them separately and make something different on the back. So also use this fabric art from someone else, as I said, with a tip in, or use the whole flap if you will. And then I went to town with my digital stuff on top of it. So what I want to do is put my digital stuff and my real sewing stuff together with this one. So I'm not forgetting about my other one. That will go up first, my book, but I'm already wanted to show what I was up to. So I was putting this also up on Instagram just to see how it looks. So that is my plan, to use it together, and I will make more of these. I will put it up on screen what it's called. It's escaping me. I did make these and also in mirror image as I always do, so just as these two. But let me see now. This is the flap, and this is the whole page, or you can use them also as on the cover if you make a tall one like this. So this could be a tall junk journal, and then also boho journal. That's also really possible. Because I left an edge here, you can also use this as a tab, or so that it's becoming, or I'm also a little bit out of breath, so I'm sorry about that, but I can't help it. So that's just the way it is, right? So here, that's why I'm not filming as much anymore. So I have days that I can't even catch my breath. So I will get tested again eventually, because I keep being sick. So then I can get tested every week, if you get my idea. So I'm sick so often that yeah, I could get tested every week, but that's why I'm waiting a little bit to see if it subsides again, like it every time it does. So don't worry about me, I'm on top of it, and I am being very careful. I don't go out, I'm always indoors. Since COVID started, the only time I went outdoors is to walk my dog, so and that's all I can do really. So here I also experimented and making a few colors. I also will release a new set with deeper colors, but for this one I chose a little bit lighter too, a little bit pink, a little bit green with blue, and then I also have the green with the purple. I really love this one. I really have something with green and purple. It's complementary. In the meanwhile, my cat's going wild, so excuse me for that sound. Here, a little bit of deeper blue, and then a little bit of deeper orange. Yeah, this is also a little bit light, because I also made this one in a really deep color and with smaller squares, if you will. So I have the larger one that's really cool for covers. You can do it like this, but you can also make a full-size cover with these, but I will work with it after the other one. So so I have a lot ahead, but I feel like I'm a little bit behind, because I can work on this, but I can't really do the work. If you I can do the work behind my laptop, but I can't really craft as much because I'm keep getting sick. So I could use a prayer over here if you want to, of course. So here I have two flap pages. You can use them as flap pages, you can use them as inserts. I made it like this, so it could also be sort of an arrow, but I will be working with these. Could be two flaps up and down the page, could also flap like this, and also be really a large card or something. Here is also a tall page, and this I made a little bit bright. This is also handmade, hand stitched. The black lines you see, that's all cross stitches by hand, and the flowers are all handmade. And this is my gel print. This is one of my other kits, and this is eyelet lace. So I build it up to be, you can for instance flip it up and down, or use this border to make a flip like this. I also made one with lined paper and then used a little bit of faux stitches. Well, those are real, but I made it digital, and then used a lace border also. So that's all. This you can fold, so I made it, then you have a fold in the middle and then a small fold over here. This could also be a pocket, but you can also make it a fold that you can then stretch out, so as you will. But you can also use this edge to do this again. Here are smaller cards, and then you can journal on it, and this you can use to back something up, or use it as cards, or use it as a booklet. That's why I made it the mirror image, as I always do with every kit I have. So, and here I have two plain pages, and I did that because I also made really loud embellishments to go with it. So you can cut out the stamps, cut out these colorful faux buttons, and then also these tapes. These are also tapes, and a little bit of larger. I have this one also in really large, and then you can use that for the cover. So I will show that here. So I did that on purpose because you can layer it all together. So that's really fun. And also you can use it, so a little pocket, or this also could be a little box. And I will show you that, and then you can embellish with this. You can use this for embellishment, and also the crocheted how do you call that? It's escaping me, but it's cotton, I think, sort of cotton, crocheted cotton edge. Can't remember it, but that's okay. So you have that in large, and then you can really go to town also combining these two. But these are pockets. This is a real pocket that I coffee stained myself, and I made sort of a small how do you call that, flaps on them, and also the crocheted stuff again. And here the longer ones, and then I also included a broken off coffee dyed page, and this could be folded in half and then put alongside a page. That was my idea, at least. Here are coffee dyed, and these are really bright 300 dpi. I don't know how you call that, but that's what I remember when I made this digital. That's why it's so real looking. So this is real, real coffee dyed. I don't know if I have it. This is the envelope, or one of them. Let me see. Yeah, here's the circle, here's the circle. So here I already put it together, and it's really fitting tightly. So you really have to take notice to score on the inside, because this is from a real one, and when you score it a little bit too large, then it won't fit together. That's what I noticed when I made the real one. So okay, and then I also printed it out onto recycled paper just to see, and here's the recycle logo. Doesn't matter, right? So I just wanted to see how that would look. And also a few journaling cards, really bright and cheery. A few of my older kits, but then I made them tall and skinny, and of course with the patchwork on top and the art from someone else, the fabric art, that's what I call it. And also a few plain ones that you can write on, and this is also coffee dyed paper, so, and I coffee dyed it. So here I printed this one out onto recycled cardstock, and I think I'm going to back the two, perhaps put some fabric in between. And here you see the two that I think I already showed you. I think I printed this one 2 times, but I will use that, for instance, to back it up, to back those up, or yeah, one of the other cards. So this is really a dark, beautiful, rich, warm color, and I really love this one. But as I said, I have this one also in the blue and the other colors that I showed, and then I want to make that into sort of a separate kit. So now I showed you everything. I really am interested in what you think about my new kit. So it's already available in my shop, and so you can play around with it. I think it will take me about even a month and a half before, if everything goes the way I want it to, before I will play with this one, because I already am committed to make first the other one, and I will show you I already collected some stuff to work with the other one. I have some brown paper bags. I had a really old looking earring, so I could use the pearly like beads and make, yeah, for embellishment. I had 3 of these left. These are what do you call that, these thingies, split pennon, of course, split pens. And I found 2 buttons, one larger and one smaller, really antique looking, so I can use these for the closure. I think I saved really this is, how do you call that, old, really old vintage tape that I saved from a mirror that broke. So I saved only the tape, and there is real adhesive from the old days on it. I don't know what kind of adhesive that is, but the other side is not shiny. So I will use that, and perhaps use this for something. I don't know exactly for what. And then I also found some old envelopes that I still had, and I also had these metal frames and also book corners, and I already used the other one, but I found this one, and a few plain envelopes that I may or may not use. Envelopes to use, to decorate and use, and then, excuse me, and then I will show you the rest. I'm not there yet. I also found a really cool looking handkerchief that I found in the second-hand shop across my street. So I'm really waiting to be well again and to get my shot for COVID, and then everything is clear, and then I will go to the second-hand shop to treat myself. So this was packaging, but it resembles a little bit of vellum on the one side. On the other side it's plasticky. So on one side it's has yeah, sort of ridges, or you feel texture, and on the other side it's more plasticky. So I don't know what to do, but perhaps make a pocket out of it or do something. And I also have vellum, but I want to cut the middle out and do something with it. My coffee dyed paper. This is really old already, but this I did 1 year ago and I still have it. So I want to use that for this project, and also really dark. I have still some pages left of this. These I scanned. Naturally by Me, it's called, in my shop. I also sell that. So this will be my new project. If I'm feeling a little bit better, I will start using it, and this is it. So I guess you recognize it. So these are my hand drawn and painted flowers, and this is also one of my new kits. So now I have 3 new kits in my shop. So I really couldn't think that I would make so many, but well, in a row, I mean. So if you don't know it, I have an Etsy shop. You can look it up. The link is on my channel page. And also what I wanted to say is, yeah, subscribe and let me know what you think about my channel. I would really love to know it. I also want to show you this. I have some really large buttons, and I'm saving up little bits and pieces for the next for this kit, the bottom one. So I think I will combine these two, but I'm not really sure. But what I love about these kits is that they have these flap pages, and I'm really happy about those because they are so beautiful and bright. They can do the flap. Here you can see it. I already did it with different ones, so that's not new for me to use it like that. And here the smaller size. So I really am looking forward to work with this one. I already showed it quite a few months ago on my Instagram, and I will use these envelopes with it. That's the plan. I don't know, perhaps I will change my mind, but I will let you know. And I also got a package, and this is really sturdy cardboard, so I think I will use this for the cover for this one. So that's it for this video. It's quite the package altogether. So I'm also yeah, really looking forward to start with this one. So let me know what you think, and yeah, also about the things that I want to show you one thing. I found this is from my one of my stamp sets, and I want to use this sheet. They always give you a sheet with the stamp set, and this could be a pocket in the corner of your page. I don't know if I'm going to use it with this kit, but that could look cool for a corner, or I will make it a square even, I don't know, or a bottom pocket, and you can sew it or glue it. So that was my idea. So okay, I will see you in my next video, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like my videos. I really am looking forward, and I also will make a load of pockets. That's one of my ideas as well. Okay, that's it. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Bye. Doei. Doei.